who has joined our show today, Nithyananda Maya.
Yeah, Nithyananda, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead, Aya. Nithyananda Maya, how are you?
Absolutely fine, Ma. Thank you so much. Nice to be here.
Thank you so much for joining the show today. It's wonderful that you're here with us, and we would like to hear your experiences of being part of this COVID Care Protection Center. How is it, and how are you? How is it going? It's been, I think it's about a month since you've come, if I'm not wrong. So how are you seeing yourself, and how is the entire community enriching and flowering?
Great. I think in 1.5 months, as usually, I lost the count of the day. So what happened is, first thing I always say is that, when I start moving from Bombay, the situation was very bad, and still it's bad. Okay, it was worse, now it's bad. That's only the development. And in the cities, like in most of the Indian cities, breathing is also a real problem. Okay, when I say breathing is a problem, like most of the time we have to live with. Yeah, I understand there is a lot of voice, but that's the greatest community we live with. Okay, like you'll see the kids roaming around, playing around, and one corner of welcome center you will see the Gita chanting going, and other corner you'll find the completion going, and it's a real Kailasa. So I understand. Yeah, I'll just see what I can do to make the kids. Just a minute, give me a time. But that's the way it is. It's so colorful, so active and dynamic, and chaos. And there's an order in chaos. So just a minute, just give me a minute so that I can just give. Yeah, sorry. So I could be able to do whatever I could be able to do in 10 seconds. I hope things will get order in very soon. So that's the way it is. Like so first is the breathing. I was just talking about the breathing. So it doesn't mean that other people in metro cities are not breathing. What I mean by easy breathing is whether you are in a home or you are in a work, and particularly in Bombay, the train has stopped for, I don't know, it's for last 1.5 years. It never, I never imagined in history that Bombay train can stop. If anybody knows about Bombay train, people know that it's completely tipsy tops. So this stop, and the whatever the way last 1.5 years we are moving a life is two things we listen. What kind of a ban government is giving? Okay, sometimes they just open up a little, they just close it, and it's like a tap, like a metro tap. They open and they stop, and they open and stop. So here, after we come here, the breathing was absolutely open, and this kind of astrology very beautifully say open space. Okay, and without any fear, we can just come there and talk. And he openly very nicely that when many people here, they come there and work from home facilities there. So most of the people have started beautifully working in the office environment. So a beautiful breathing space. That's one. So the second is a spiritual routine. Honestly, I find most of them, I mean, of course, I say 98% of here are people are devotees. And, they were doing spiritual routine here and there, but once they come to the Kailasa, for them, aligning with the spiritual routine was so easy. And that integrity part and authenticity of that has happened really. So, the spiritual routine has taken up into the, next stage. If you see right now in there, the food packets have come, they are doing a prayer, and they're just distributing the food, and they are, all this kind of things are happening. It's a, as I say, it's a very lively place. So a spirituality and a community way of living. Like, when you live in a small family, yes, we do the same activity. But when we start living for a community, a glimpse of doing the work for others, I get it. That's what in probably last 1 month I start learning. We do the same work, but when we schedule it and when we start doing it, the work becomes very simple, and the fulfilling effect of it is much more. You sit in the same room, 4 or 5 people eating, and doing the work, and in the same place, more or less you do the same work, but 150 people, 200 people living is something, it's good, it's chaos in order, but we are learning. That's a different learning. Personally, I have it. So it's about a good breathing and, the spiritual routines, and I mean the kids classes, and it's a beautiful environment altogether, Ma. That's a thing I wanted to share as a first round. Yes. And of course, now newly started some aratis, and we have promised that we'll be getting a kind of a temple here. So we are gearing up, and Swamiji has blessed us to take us into the next breakthrough thing. And our spiritual routines will go to the new height, and the enthusiasm will gear up to the next level. That's what I'm expecting to happen. It's really amazing. Thank you, Ma.
It's wonderful, Aya. So we also have me, Aya from Bangalore, who has joined the show today. Aya, would you like to share your experiences of being part of this COVID Care Protection Center in Adi Kailasa?
Yes, Ma. Yeah.